I've got 100 subscribers. Thank you all for subscribing to my channel and following me and watching all my videos and commenting. It's really great to be able to share my experiences on the road with you guys. Also, I was going to do an awesome moto vlog out on a twisty road somewhere, be talking to you guys and going through the twisties at the same time so you guys get some good views. You know, it wouldn't be so monotonous and boring as city driving. But then I got last minute invited to I think it's called a music festival or something like that by my buddy Will. And we're gonna go up there today. It's up in Seattle, I think. I really don't know. I'm gonna take my GoPro with me, so I'll probably get some footage and be able to insert it here.
To be inflicted on others. I want no one to be taken.
I promised you guys I would tell you some of my ticket antics for being pulled over. If you guys have been paying attention to any of the other comments on any of my other videos. So this one time I was driving that way on I-5. I was going back to work from picking up some Jamba Juice at the mall. And I was going 71 past the car. The speed limit is 60. So the cop pulled me over. Whenever he came up to the window, he asked me, obviously, for the usual, you have your driver's license, your insurance, and registration. And I looked at him and I said, well, funny story. I don't actually have my driver's license. I lost it a while back. But I do have a ticket, another speeding ticket, with my driver's license number on it. And he gave me a dumbfounded look. So I handed him that and my insurance card and my registration, and he looked at my insurance card and he's like, so your insurance card is expired. And I was like, oh man, really? He's like, yeah. So I grabbed my phone and started frantically trying to pull it up on my bank account. And he walked back to his car and started running stuff, I guess. I don't know what they do back there. So about, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 minutes later, he comes back up to my window and hands me back my ticket, my previous ticket, my expired insurance, and my registration. And I was like, oh, well, here's my most current insurance. And he looked at that on the phone and he was like, all right, I'm not going to give you a ticket today, but just slow it down. Don't need to be going that fast. And yada, yada, yada. I stopped paying attention after I heard no ticket, so I was like, oh, score, goodbye. I have no idea how I pulled that off. I've never heard of anybody else being able to hand an actual ticket to another police officer and not get another ticket for speeding. Pretty incredible. I also, one time I was driving northbound on I-5. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning. And sorry, I'm blanking out here. I was driving north on I-5. And I was doing 80 and I changed lanes without a blinker. And I was in my car in both of these stories. So I changed lanes without a blinker, 2 o'clock in the morning, going 80 on I-5, 60 miles an hour. Or it's a 60-mile limit. So I'm frantically looking around for my driver's license and stuff. And he comes up to the window and he goes, "Please step around in the back of the vehicle." And I was like, "What? That you're not even gonna ask for my driver's license first?" Like, just immediately to the back of the vehicle, like I have some sort of gun on me right now. So I get out of my car and I walk around to the back of the vehicle. He tells me to place my hands on my trunk. So I did, and then he asked me if I was on drugs, and I gave him the stupidest look, because in my head I'm thinking, of course I'm not on drugs. Are you stupid? And so then he put me in handcuffs after patting me down and slid me into the back seat of his car, and I was like, well, now I'm going to prison, I guess, or jail. I'm gonna go get to stay with all the crackheads and crazies for not using a blinker. Apparently it was reckless driving. After a while he came and sat down in the car, and I was just being really relaxed and calm with him. I mean, there's no reason for me to freak out. You got me. Like, tag, I'm it. So I just sat there and made pleasant conversation with him. And after about 10 minutes, he was like, "You know what? I'm not going to give you a reckless driving, but I am going to give you a speeding ticket since you were going 80 in a 60. So just make sure you slow it down out there and use your blinker. Just use your blinker." And I was like, "Yes, sir." So then he pulls me out of the back of the cab and uncuffs me and let me go. And let me tell you, the back of those cars, if nobody's been in the back of them, I'm sure they vary from police station to police station, but the police station I was arrested by, they were plastic, and there was a small little divot in the back of the seat for your hands. Very uncomfortable. I do not recommend being arrested at all. So yeah, those are my craziest arrest stories, really. Not even arrest, just the one arrest. Those are my craziest police encounters. I wish I'd had a GoPro at those times just so you could see my face when that guy asked me if I was on drugs.